to Christopher's World Grill, where we're in Christopher's kitchen to give you some unique and perhaps creative ideas for something you can do a little bit different. And today, it's duck a l'orange, our recipe of the day.
We've got duck. Now, this recipe, Mike, I think I did it with chicken, though. My senior year in high school, in my gourmet cooking class, and won first place. I'm going to score this duck skin just a little bit on top so it expands when the duck expands. I'm going to season this with a little salt and pepper on both sides. Okay, salt and white pepper, as you can see. And then I'm going to flour this. The only reason I'm going to flour this is because I want it to create a little bit of sauce. A little bit of thickening agent for me when I do this sauce. I'm going to do just a little bit of flour there. Now I've got my duck breast seasoned and floured. I'm going to add a little clarified butter here just to get it started. Nice medium heat. Now the thing about duck is you want to try to cook it almost totally on one side because you really want to render out all the fat underneath there. And the longer you cook it, the longer and slower you can cook it on one side, the better off you're going to be. But for me, I'm going to finish this in the oven. So I've got a nice color there, and I'm just going to turn this on the other side to sear it, and then I'm going to finish this in the oven because I want a nice medium rare duck. Okay, we're going to start our sauce now. We've got our duck and some flour left in the pan from that. We want to use all that. I'm going to have a little bit of garlic in there, and then I'm going to do some brown sugar, orange juice, and white wine for that sauce. So let's get our garlic going. Okay, I've got some brown sugar going here now. I can smell my garlic toasting a little bit. Brown sugar. I've got some fresh squeezed orange juice. About a half a cup of white wine. Equal portions of white wine and orange juice. So we added about a total of a cup of orange juice and a cup of white wine. And about a fourth of a cup of brown sugar. And about a full tablespoon of garlic, chopped garlic. Just gonna let that cook down. I'm gonna thicken this sauce with what's called a beurre Meunier. I've took my leftover seasoned flour and put some soft butter on it. And so I've got butter and flour here. This is basically a whole butter and seasoned flour. And I'm just gonna add pieces of that to that sauce to help thicken it. Just take some of this beurre Meunier. This is called beurre Meunier. That means butter with the hand, worked with hand. Okay, our sauce is thickened. I'm just gonna finish that with a little salt and pepper and just a touch of whole butter. Just going to finish the sauce with a little whole butter, do some seasoned salt and pepper. If you really wanted to make this a little orangier, you could add a little fresh orange zest to this. Even a little fresh lemon zest would be nice. And also, depending on if you're trying to watch calories, if you have any duck fat left in your roasting pan, you can, instead of using butter, you could add a little bit of that duck fat for flavor, which is fantastic. When you have roasted meat come out of the oven, it's very important that you let it rest. That's about 10 minutes to let it sit there and just cool off a little bit. Now we're gonna put this on our plate, just like that. And I've got some vegetables here. From our past episodes, you've seen a root vegetable pave. We've got that for you, and just some grilled asparagus. And now with the sauce, you really just wanna lay it over. We don't want that skin to get soggy, but it's really nice right over the top there. Okay, Mike, I know you're not a big fan of game meats or anything like that, but I just want you to taste this sauce.
All right.
I'm gonna get you a little end piece there. I'm gonna get you more sauce here. That sauce is really good there. Okay, there you go, Bob.
It is all in the way it's prepared. And that is one tasty dish. If you'd like to have the recipe for this, all you have to do is go online to kbtx.com, click on to Christopher's Kitchen. We have all of the recipes from main dishes, side dishes, always something creative. Chris, thank you very much for your time. All right, we thank you for sharing time with us in Christopher's Kitchen from Christopher's World Grill. I'm Mike Wright.